Hello everyone, so it's that time of the year again where I go through all of my 2025 manifestations which I wrote last year, and we're going to go through all of them to see which ones I've actually achieved. So I do this every year because it's a great way to actually put down your goals and your kind of expectations for yourself, and I try to exceed those expectations to try and push myself further. 2025 has been a very trying year, but it's been a very healing year. There's been a lot of loss, but also a lot of gain, and I'm so excited to share that all with you guys. So, number one on my list of manifestations was relating to my last job. So that is a negative, didn't get that one. Number two is to get a new job, which I did. Number three was to start adult ballet, which I did. Be a size 6, which I did, but now I'm bigger because I gained the weight back, but it's okay because I'm still healthy and I'm happy. Number 5 was to be legally married, which I'm not, but there are plans in place. Number 6 is to have my little brother back. So there was a massive hoo-ha with my family and I didn't see my brother for a very long time, and I was very close to him, but thankfully now I have him back in my life and I try to spend as much time with him as possible. Number 7 was to own a house, which I have, and I am currently renovating, which is really exciting. Number 8 is to be more flexible within like sort of my body flexibility, so physical flexibility, which is a no because I haven't been stretching as much. I need to stretch more. That's really bad. My arm is aching. Number 9 is to have a Vinted business. My Vinted does quite well, although I wouldn't say it's currently a business. I literally just sell used things on there. So that is a no for now, although the sales have been decent for the things I've put on there. Number 10 is to have a thriving allotment, which this year was my first year of ever having allotment, and actually it went really well. I had potatoes, I had raspberries, I had blackberries, I had some onions that worked, some onions that didn't work. I had tons and tons of apples, which I actually donated to the school that I worked at, which was really amazing because the kids got to have some apples, and I got to bake some beautiful things with that, like apple cakes, apple cookies, apple brownies, and yeah, that was really amazing. So I'm looking forward to having a thriving allotment next year, hopefully. Number 11 is to be going to the gym. That is something that I do not do, so I should probably get back into that, although I do like walking and being out in the nature, as you can see. Number 12 is to have a good sleeping routine, which I do now. After everything that's happened, I have really healed, and I felt as though lavender oil and lavender bed spray really helps, and putting your phone away just before going to bed, even though it's really hard, really helps, and reading a book before you go to sleep, that helps too. Number 13 is to pray more and learn more about Islam. So for the past year I have joined many communities at the mosque. I've done some volunteering, which is actually amazing, and I've actually involved myself in more and more classes, so I have actually learned a lot more about my own religion, and my partner is a Muslim, so he actually converted, so we both are learning together. Even though he's very new to Islam, we both learn at the same time, which is absolutely great. Number 14 is to have hiked 10 times. I think there's people here, but I don't care. I've definitely not hiked 10 times this year. Like a hike for me is at least 3 hours long, so I would say I haven't hiked more than 10 times this year, so that is a fail, but it's a work in progress. Number 15 is to have been to Italy, Turkey and Malaysia. Now I've been to one of those countries, and that's Turkey, so that's been a fail, but it's okay because again it's a work in progress. And number 10 is to have my caravan, which I do. I got my caravan in I think September, which is literally the end of the season that you're really supposed to use caravans for, but it's okay because I have it now for 2026. So let us count how many I actually achieved and how many I didn't achieve. Get 9 out of 16, which is amazing, and I'm really proud of myself. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.